there folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And when last we left off, the people that we were sent to meet in Romney are dead. They were murdered by Nighthawks, and though James suspects that Gorath is involved, I'm pretty sure that Gorath is innocent. Likely Delicon is trying to set him up and discredit him so that they don't look into this matter too heavily. Now, we have been told by the Duke of Romney to go and find someone so that we can help deal with this whole guild war mess. But I've spotted this person here who is trying to be sneaky. Keyword, trying to be sneaky. We can now see, and we can see you. There's a couple of you, actually. We charged forward and caught them off guard. Excellent. There are 4 pirates. Charge! Now, while this war is going on, the prices in Romney are really good for us to sell. So, let's get a few spells going here. You know what? Let's actually get an offensive spell going here. We have Fetters of Rhyme. Freezes opponents. Well, you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's use Fetters of Rhyme. We've seen this spell used before, and it's very good. Oh, it's very good. I'm not sure we need it, but it's very good. Oh, you're backing up? Not a sensible plan. Have you, rest up there? You can hit this person who can't really do much against us. And with that, we have pretty much destroyed this encounter. Yep, we're pretty good right now. Okay, what do they have? Ooh, Elven Quarrels. Owyn smiled as he examined a single quarrel. Its shaft perfectly fletched and true, it would fly unerringly to its target, assuming, of course, his opponents would do him the courtesy of standing still. 9 and plus 15... 7 and minus 5. Okay, Elven Quarrels are a lot better. So we're certainly going to be taking these. We're also going to be taking all of these so that we can sell them. This seems like a really good deal. Also, your barding did improve, and your barding improved as well. They all got better, which is marvellous. Now, let us weapon craft these. We're starting to run out of things to repair items with. This is not good. We do need to head back and start fixing things up. Okay, 99.99. We have plenty of Armorer's Hammer charges. This is the game subtly encouraging you to move forward. I really should have actually carried another Armorer's Hammer. By the way, we do have a bit more space. We can carry more stuff. Okay, more Sovereigns. Another sword, another thing here. Right. We're on Armorcraft right now, so we might as well fix up this armor. Really running low on that Armorer's Hammer. It's a shame that the store doesn't sell one. Ah well. We can always just hold on to armor for a little while, or just sell it as it is. I mean, I'm loath to just sell it as it is, but we might have to. Now, the entrance to Romney is where? Down here. Right, the entrance to Romney is here. So let's pop back into Romney. Can we sell stuff? Yes, we can. Fantastic. And make a small fortune while doing so. Like, seriously, a small fortune. How much are these? 6 of these are 45. 25 of these? Yeah, these are absolutely better. We're gonna start holding on to these arrows instead. Oh wait, I have an Armorer's Hammer. It's got 6 on it. So, we should be okay for the time being. Hopefully. We also have some more Aventurine. Hey, I've been holding on to these resources. Absolutely worth doing so, as I did that fight and I had barding selected, didn't I? Oh, and I had weaponcraft selected too. No wonder nobody gained any experience. This is fine. This is not fine. I really shouldn't have done that. It'll be okay. One fight. We've been doing really well with it otherwise. It shouldn't be a problem. And then people will lament, all those skill gains lost. Don't worry, there'll be loads of fights for us to do in the future. I mean, to be fair, in Chapter 2, we went around and did a whole bunch of optional fights, so we'll be alright. And then we were not alright. Anyway, just going to get a bit of haggling going here with James, and then we'll be back to haggle some more. We might as well double-check that mysterious building that we encountered on the way here. The one with the dream-like state. I'm really curious as to what that is. Also, this armor being 1,600. This is absurd. In a way, I kind of don't want the problems here to be solved if it means the prices go back to normal. I'm curious if that means that the rations that you can buy at the tavern are also very expensive. I'm curious. We'll find out in a moment when I go and check this out. Is this ever... This is not going to go off the table, is it? Nope. Okay, what about... Oh, they're also really expensive. No, they are really expensive. We don't want those. Also, you did not gain any haggling skill. Maybe it's because everything is so absurdly expensive there that you can't actually gain any haggling. Either way, we have these corpses we can keep looking at. Where are they? There they are. Alright, which ones didn't we take stuff off of? There were 4. That one is empty. This one is... Oh! Hi, armorers. Hi, Whetstone. How you doing? I am really glad to see a Whetstone. I'm also really glad to see some restoratives. These are all good items. Game's slowly drip-feeding me things. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because right now, these things are making me a fortune in money. Okay, you can hold on to that. You can't hold on to the armor, though. This is fine. We probably are going to be okay in a moment. Oh! Herbal pack. Very nice. We can carry all of this. Just. This is now gone. But that's alright, because that broadsword is giving us the equivalent value of a lamprey in another store. This armorer's hammer being all but dead is a bit sad, but not a lot we can do about that. What we can do, though, is go out here to Romney, go and sell more things, like this for 116 sovereigns, this for 23, this here for 12, and this here, and we're good. Okay, the gem. Oh, it's very tempting. Can we sell anything else here? Like this? We could sell a lot of things here. What do I want to sell here? What do I want to sell? I really feel like selling like this. We never use this. We'll probably find more of these. NAFTA, 45. And this weird thing here, 27. Let's sell that for 21. And I'm going to sell this for 100. That frees up 2 more inventory space. You have no use for that. That does not surprise me. Also, oh, you can't take that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. That's good, though. That's good. Right. Let us rest. And then start making our way backwards, slowly but surely. I'm going to save before we do, though, because I get the feeling that things are going to be dangerous on the roads now. We've already encountered those pirates, so my bet is we're also going to encounter some Nighthawks. The other reason I want to go to Sarth is that I'm pretty sure Sarth is somewhere where we could get the spell Final Rest, and I think we really want that. Considering that we've been told, not so subtly, that some Nighthawks refuse to die. Hi, Nighthawks! How you doing? Charge! Okay, let's use some Fetters of Rhyme. This is a good spell. Aha! And we're pretty accurate with it too. The freeze effect is what makes this really good. I don't think you took any damage there. Either way, have you rest a bit, have you attack, and finish you off. Very nice. And finish you off too. Search the bodies. We will. What do we have? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the arrows, not so impressive. The rest of it, though? I like this. This is good loot. This is good loot. Especially considering the fact that Romney will give us a fortune for these. Okay. Fix that up. Pass that over there. You could also take the armor too, and I'm going to have you take that armor. Once you get to 100, by the way, I might actually have someone else start practicing armor crafting. Also, that armorer's hammer is dead. Have this armorer's hammer, please. And we have a sword, and we have a bowstring. You can actually hold onto the bowstring. You can hold onto the bowstring while I switch over here and fix up this sword. Now, the other body has more armor, this, and that. You know what? Holding onto those arrows might actually be a good idea. Like, I'm actually thinking holding onto the arrows might be a good idea. Because they'll sell for a fair bit of money. They really will. Okay. Whetstone that. Armorer's hammer this. We only have 5 uses of the hammer now. So I've got to watch out. Ooh, armorcraft improvement, but I've got to watch out. Okay, let's switch back to weapon skills. First, of course, we need to head back to Romney. We did not get far before we encountered that fight. So these fights are going to come out of nowhere. This is a shame, but we can deal with that. I'll tell you what else we can deal with. Money! Huge piles of it. 12... 53... 28... Still everything being very expensive. Sell that. Sell that. 133 there. Oh, lovely. Sell this too. We're not going to use it. We're really not going to use it. Okay. Now we can carry on back down the road and save. Hopefully the tavern that is on the way is much cheaper. This is when it's like, no, you now must spend a fortune on rations. I hardly hope not. The tavern was here. Okay. Can we bard here? I hardly hope we can bard here. I'd like to get some more money. I mean, we only have 6,000. This is why I want to go back to Sarth, because 6,000 sovereigns. We could buy all kinds of spells. Can we bard? Owyn played. His fingers slid easily over the lute's fingerboard as he moved his chord between chords of this kingdom mine, the notes filling him up as well as guiding him forward. Quietly, he began to sing the refrain. This kingdom mine, with my blood I've paid, to guard against all who oppose her. Another 44 sovereigns, which will... Oh. These are more expensive too. Huh. Rations have just gotten more costly. Maybe this is just a game-wide thing. Like, you got to this point, everything in Romney will be just more expensive. I'm sorry, I don't really have room for the rations. Alright, let's get some rations. Let's haggle. Oh, You're just not haggling. Okay, we just can't haggle here right now. Right, we're just gonna... Can you haggle? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna have to spend a bit of money on some rations. We're actually at 7,000 money now. I thought we were at 6,000. Nope. 7,000. Also, you take that. Are we back to having everything? No, you're still at haggling. That's fine. We're just not having a lot of luck here. Either way, we have a little bit more money, which we spent some of to get the rations, which is fine. We do need rations. We have tons of money. I suppose we're not going to hurt for little. Okay, what is going on here? I'm very curious. There's something about that house. I just don't know what it is yet. Either way, bet we're going to encounter some more Nighthawks on the way back to Sildom. We're probably going to encounter some more. No? No? What about here? Nope, nothing here. Could have been a place for an ambush. Was not a place for an ambush. It's getting dark. Let's camp until fully healed. And let's have a look back in Sloop. We have not been to Sloop. Also, I think Sloop has a tavern. We really want to go and check out this area. Okay, this, I think... I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? There's something happening here. There's something happening here. There's an enemy somewhere in Sloop. Huh. Okay. Interesting. James could smell alcohol. Pushing the door of the shop open, he was met by a sharp-faced fellow who was carrying a wooden keg. We've got this part. I'm sure you do, but no thank you, James said. We have other business with you. Have you recently sent a special delivery to the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney? The man nodded. Yes, a man here in town named Mitchell Waylander came in and made the purchase order himself. Paid with rubies. Recognizing the name of the leader of the Glazers Guild of Romney, James arched an eyebrow. Was there anything unusual about the order? I'll say, the man replied. Moving to a small bin, he pulled out a handful of substance that looked like tabac. Letting it sift between his fingers back into the bin, he asked that I add this to the kegs. Called black tarweed. A poison? James asked. No. It's a cheat used by the less scrupulous tavern keepers. Handful of this dissolved in your ale, and whoever drinks it will think they're dying of thirst. Gets the worse the more you drink. Gorath spat. It is often done in the north, he said. A man will drink until he is no longer capable, either for lack of gold or wit. And an excellent way to make certain that someone is incapable of fighting you back, James said with disgust. The Nighthawks aren't what they used to be. Alarmed, the brewmaster seemed to pale. Nighthawks? What have they to do with this? Omitting most of the smaller details, James told what they had already learned of the murder. Horrified, the man shook his head. I assure you, this has never once happened in association with the keg. If you would like, I will get you something to drink. I guarantee it has not been laced with the black tarweed. Ooh, nice stuff, but no thank you. So we learned something about Mitchell. Intriguing. No one's lived here. Temple. No one. Okay. Here. Nothing. Okay. We know the store over there sells gems. Okay. They were greeted warmly. After a friendly chat and a steaming pot of tea, they refused any further hospitality from the host. You've been more than generous, James said, grabbing his pack, but I think it's time we made for the road again. We have this place here. Again, swig of ale this time. James never had a chance to knock. Without warning, a Nighthawk charged at them from the other side of the small house, preparing to kill or be killed. "Look out!" screamed James, readying himself for combat. "Ambush!" That's not one Nighthawk, that's 5. Well, this is unfortunate. You're being surrounded. Defend. Okay. Deal with these two. In fact, focus this one. One down. Ow. Ow. Okay, hit this one. 2 down. Defend. Take a lot of small hits here. 1. And 1 there. Good. Step away. You're trying to run. That's not happening. Not after all that we've just gone through. Not after all the hits we've just taken. Oh no. You're coming right back here. Stop hitting me with those arrows! Okay, now I think we pretty much got you. Alright, you can heal up a bit. You're moving closer. I mean, that's a bold decision. That's a bold decision. So, 5 Nighthawks in the middle of Sloop. And they have a lot of stuff on them. They have rations galore. They have torches. They have arrows. They have... Okay, we don't want the... Do we want the torches? No, we don't want the torches. We do want the money. Absolutely. We want the weapons and the armor. We do want to keep fixing this stuff up. We do want to slowly get better. We do want to head back to Romney to sell all this. Oh, we do want to head back to Romney to sell all this. This is a bounty of wealth here. Okay, aventurine there to fix that up. Whetstone to fix that up. Also, you can still hold on to something, so hold on to that for me if you would. While we look at the next body. Ooh, more of that. More herbal pack. A broadsword. Ooh, broadsword's going to fetch quite a pretty penny. What I really want right now is I want someone to have a whetstone. Or an armorer's hammer. I get the feeling the game will probably pass these out eventually. We really don't have any room for anything else to carry. Okay, you're the one with that. You just have... Let's take the money right now. I'm not sure we're going to have any of those things. Anyway, let's save, and let's head back to... Romney. Not to Nia, because Romney honestly just has much better prices. It really does. We probably have time to rest. We have tons of rations, so that's not a problem. You can have 2. And you can have 2. Game is giving me loads of rations, which I'm appreciative of, especially considering how expensive they've now become. I'll cross over here. It's going to take us near enough a day to get back to Romney, but right, let's head and look for supplies. And by look for supplies, I mean sell some things. Yep, everything's still super expensive. 24. 133. 160. 23. 53. That's good. All good. I'm just so sad you don't have armorer's hammers. Ah well. And there's no store here that will sell me armorer's hammers. A shame, but there will be a store that will let me. Did the gem store sell them? I don't think they did. I mean, we'll be having a look, because, you know, we'll be right by Sloop in a moment. Yeah, it takes us about a day to get to Sloop. Not terrible. There we go. Now we're back at Sloop, and there's still more stuff for us to take. We'll have a look in the shop, just in case. This is when everything is more expensive in the shop now. No, this place seems fine. And they don't have what I want. But that's fine. Nice to know that this place, at least, everything is reasonably priced. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing of any particular value. Okay, here is a Gilder's passkey. Some arrows, which I suppose you can... Nope, you can't hold on to those. You'll be able to hold on to those, that's for sure. We'll do this, and that, and this. Oh, no. Hang on. That. Nope. Click the wrong thing, me. This, because I do want those. They do sell for a not insignificant amount. Okay, weapon craft for a bit. Work on that. Work on this. You are very close to being completely full on everything. Work on the armor, if you would. We only have 3 uses of this hammer left. We do need another hammer. Quite badly. Nia can sell one of those. And if we're going to head all the way back to Sarth at some point, we do want to pop in with Nia. Okay, any more of you? Okay, you're empty. Okay, let's find a better angle to view all the bodies from. This seems like a better angle to view... Hang on. This seems like a better-ish angle. So we've got this body here that has nothing. This body here that has the sword and the armor. This is the one I was looking for. Still have 5 uses of this. But not many more uses of the armorer's hammer. Oh, only 1 more after this. And then that's completely expended. But that does mean more space. Nothing but rubbish there. Nothing here. And is that it? I think that's it. Anyway, let's see what's in here. James knocked cautiously on the door. A few tense moments later, the wood began to creak and the door swung open. From a darkened room, a figure emerged and James gripped his sword tighter, prepared for any eventuality. Though Mitchell Waylander wasn't one of his favourite people, he was a bit relieved to see his familiar face, and Mitchell seemed a bit relieved to see them. I don't know who sent you, but I'm very thankful for your help. Let's just say that anyone on the business end of a Nighthawk sword is of interest to me these days. It's not like them to send multiple assassins unless a target is considered a danger to the guild. But I'm a merchant. I don't know anything about the Guild of Assassins. You wouldn't necessarily have to know anything about them. You might have witnessed something they preferred unseen. Perhaps they think you've wronged them in some way. Where were you the night the King's men from Bass Tira Regiment were assassinated? What? I haven't heard... Gods, they were good men. If it hadn't been for them, we never would have broken the Riverpuller's siege at Romney. How did they die? Nighthawks set upon them in the Black Sheep Tavern, killed every last man. The only thing I found strange was the fact that there were few signs of resistance. I was told by the boy who tends the bar a few casks of Keshian ale were delivered the night before, but the Bastira men are very disciplined men. Does it seem reasonable to you a detachment of men tailing the Nighthawks would get drunk in the town where they suspect the Guild of Assassins have their headquarters? It does seem a bit odd. It sounded odd to me as well, so I decided the ale had been tainted in some way. I thought if I found the man who sent the ale, I might be on the trail of the Nighthawks. Then I visited the tavern here in town, and I discovered something very disturbing. The arrangements for the ale delivery were made here, and the keeper was instructed to add a significant amount of tarweed to the mixture. A mixture that, while not poisonous, induces the drinker to become excessively thirsty, ensuring that he will continue to drink until quite drunk. But that was not the shocking information. You see, it seems the local chief reeve of a prestigious guild arranged for the delivery of the ale. Mitchell Waylander. I never made that order. I would have been in Romney when the arrangement was made. I couldn't have made that order. I realize that as well. The Nighthawks have gone to extreme trouble to implicate you, and that tells me they want revenge for something. The men that they sent here to kill you would undoubtedly have planted the final evidence on your corpse. So what could you have done to them? Truly, I don't know. Do you know anything about a silver spider or a brass spyglass? A brass spyglass? Oh, dear gods! But that man couldn't have been a Nighthawk. He was so regal-looking. What did you do to this man? Is the spyglass involved? There is a place north of Romney known as Prankstone. When people approach it, they often discover that items on their person disappear. A business partner and I discovered where the disappeared items go to, and we sell the items we find. Anyway, one night I was drinking in a town of the same name, and I saw this man who had a very marvellous brass spyglass. My guild was having difficulties at the time, and I was low on cash, so I conspired to achieve the spyglass for my own. I had noticed the attention he was paying to a rather fetching barmaid, and I arranged that a note was sent to his table telling him to meet her near the Prank Stone. The spyglass became ours. If the man you snatched the spyglass from learned what happened, I could see how he would want revenge. Where did you sell it? I don't sell the items. My partner does, and we split the profits. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he is a native of Sildon. We decided early on that we would share only our booty, so that if one of us is caught, the other will be safe. Then it seems we have business in Sildon. Lay low. It may be the only thing that keeps you alive, Mitchell. The Nighthawks are not men that should be angered. And with that, folks, we have another thing pointing us towards Sildon. And when we come back, folks, we will go to Sildon. After all, it's on our way to Malek's Cross and Nia and Sarth, so we'll head there. But of course, we will go to Romney first and sell our loot, because we have a fair bit of loot and we could do with a bit more money. We only have 7,485 after all. Only. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.